morning, church. It's so lovely to be back with you. We hope you had a fantastic bank holiday weekend last week. And I, for one, am excited to be back at church this Sunday.
Yes, it's great to be with you this morning. Let's start off with our first announcement this week for our next prayer event. Our prayer event used to be known as Thirst, but we decided to keep it simple. After all, prayer is prayer. Let's go over to the lovely Katie who will tell us more.
Earlier this year, I was talking to an atheist and the topic of church came up. He told me that he really doesn't believe in God, but he firmly believes in the power of prayer. I found this so interesting. Prayer really is a universal experience, from an atheist in a desperate moment to a well-experienced Christian, yet none of us really feel that we're very good at praying. At King's Arms, we've been on this journey of learning about prayer for almost 30 years now, and this term I invite you to join us. We will be running more regular prayer and worship nights by popular demand, with one this week on Thursday the 8th of September, as well as termly prayer weeks. Make sure you're signed up to ePreview, our weekly church email, to hear about upcoming prayer events. This week, how could you turn to God in prayer, even if you don't feel very good at it? Each month we have a prayer theme, and this month we're praying for the next generation. How will you pray for those who are returning to school or university?
Thank you, Katie. Our next mental health and wellbeing evening is taking place on Tuesday, 13th September at 7:45 p.m. online.
The theme this time will be all around unhealthy ways of thinking and how to renew the mind. If you find yourself troubled by upsetting or negative thoughts, or you know someone who is struggling, this evening will offer tips and guidance on how to renew your mind.
For more information and to sign up, go to kingsarms.org/wellbeing.
And lastly, a warm welcome to anyone that is joining us for the first time or is still new to King's Arms. We are so glad you are here, and we are having a Joining King's Arms lunch on Sunday the 2nd of October from 2 p.m.
This is for those that are considering joining King's Arms, who have been part of the church for a while but have not yet had a chance to attend a joining event. There will be a chance to get to know some of the leaders over a meal. Kids are very much welcome.
For more information and to sign up, please go to kingsarms.org/joining. And now for our story of the week. We heard from Katie earlier about this month's prayer theme, which is the next generation. This testimony captures beautifully what praying for our next generation can look like.
And here it is. My daughter had been really struggling at school since January, to the point that she was refusing to go in some days. As I spent some time praying about the situation, I saw a picture of her in a cage, which I sensed was fear or something oppressing her. The cage was underwater in the sea, which I felt was her school. I mentioned this to the ladies I pray with, and we prayed and broke the cage off in the spirit. That evening, I looked at her and said, "You're different." And she said, "Yeah, I feel different."
Wow.
She'd been hard, distant, and just not herself. The next day, she was still soft. I had my old daughter back, and she even said, "I'm back, Mum," and I shared the picture with her.
We've been thinking of moving schools, but I really wasn't sure, as it's a big deal. A friend encouraged me to pray into this and to listen to God again. I saw the same picture as before, but my daughter had been let out of the cage and was bobbing on the surface treading water, still at her old school. I thought, that's tiring, but she can survive. Then I had the thought, or she could change her location. As I panned out the picture, I saw my daughter on a beach, out of the water, relaxed and sunbathing. I felt to push the school transfer door. I applied on Thursday and heard she got a place on Monday. We'd been praying for a Christian friend at school, and she will have good Christian friends at this new school, and they're going to be in the same form.
Wow.
God is good and kind. I'm trying to learn to listen to Him first instead of trying to fix it by myself or to worry. It's really, really amazing what He's done. I'm challenged to listen more.
Yes, indeed. Wow, what an amazing story of God's guidance and goodness. And what a good reminder to ask God to speak into our situations. He always wants to speak.
Absolutely. If you have a story to share, please get in touch with us. And that is all for today. Have a great day.
See you soon. Bye.